Your court television news starting now.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a special breaking news edition of the NJCourts TV news station. I am your host, NJCourts, and I want to say a huge thank you for everybody joining me on today, Thursday, Wednesday, August the 7th. All right, everybody, as you saw in the thumbnail, today's first live stream, and I say first because I got a little bit of an announcement later for you. Today's first stream or broadcast today is going to feature, as you saw, the August 7th disposition hearing for Amberhhh, otherwise known as, or by her legal name, Amber Dawn Hall. And it was a pretty interesting one. Unlike some of her other past cases, which we haven't had a chance to broadcast or actually show video. We're just able to give you guys updates through the case notes. Generally, those were like a couple of minutes at the most, maybe 5-minute cases. This one is a little bit longer. A lot of stuff resulted as of today's case. I think you're going to find it very informative. Again, shout out to anybody that's going to be catching this as a replay, but we're just going to get into it, all right? I wasn't planning on going live today. As a matter of fact, I was planning on announcing a live stream for later tonight. So just before I forget, and I'll announce this towards the end of today's broadcast, but tonight I will be, and I'll put this as a notification probably here in a few hours, but tonight we will be doing an update on the Nick Rakita court case, and we're going to be featuring a special guest, Will Herod, who's pretty much... other than some of other cases he's been, covering, I would say this is probably one of the cases he's been covering the most. And I am very excited to bring him on because he is going to be very informative in bringing us up to date on what's going on with that case. Okay. It's bringing a lot of attention. A lot of people are covering it. I've been following Will, and I think he's done one of the best jobs doing it. So I'm very, like I said, very excited and fortunate to be bringing him on tonight. So I hope everybody can make it for tonight's broadcast. That is going to be at, for my people on the East Coast, that'll be 10 p.m. Eastern time. I usually put everything my time because I'm on Mountain time. So it'll be 8 p.m. my time. That'll be 9 p.m. Central time and 7 p.m. for my folks on the West Coast. All right. So 10 p.m. East Coast, 7 p.m. West Coast, and if you're somewhat in the middle, it'll either be 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., all right? But just look out for the notification. That's the easiest way because usually it puts it out in your standard time, wherever you're from. So without further ado, I'm just going to give it maybe a couple more minutes for the notification to go out. As we're doing that, I'd like to go down the line and say hi to everybody. And once we do that, we're just going to get right to it. I got the complete video of everything, so I'm just going to hit play, zip it up. We'll listen to the whole hearing, and then afterwards, we're going to have a discussion because I don't want people to get confused with what was said today. And I may not have it all right, but I'm pretty sure I got a good idea of what's going to happen next, and hopefully we'll be able to answer some of your questions if there are any, okay? But like I said, it was pretty informative. I think for the most part, most of you will be able to catch everything on what's going on. But if there's any questions, don't worry. I will be able to try my best to answer those at the end, as well as I'll kind of summarize everything, okay? So without further ado, let me just jump over here into the comments section. Oh, and you know what? Let's get this kicked off the right way. Hold on here, because it is the beginning of the month. Well, a little bit past the beginning of the month, but you get me. So with that being said, I think I should be able to come over here. Let's see. I'm a little behind. Okay, there we go. And I think, oh yes. Incoming memberships. So welcome to 5 new members today. What up, Nanny Paz? So let's start at the top. What up, Mark Miller? Number 1 in chat today. Welcome. Ivana Ivankova. The F is a disposition. You're about to find out. Dusson! What up, my friend? Good to see you. I hope so. I would hope so. What up, John D. Gaff? What up? I see you. Good to see you. What up, Sunshinery? Good to see you. What up, effing low-key? Good to see you. Got them locked up and they won't let me out. Locked up and they won't let her out. What up, Tiny Times? I was always going to say Tiny Tims. What up, Juan Casade? You know what, LLC? And welcome to all my members of the Jerry. Good to see you guys. Mini Parts, welcome. What up, Born Mush? What up, Pamela Week? What up, 7-Eleven Manager? What up, Black Widow Channel? Good to see you, my friends. What up, NorCal? What up, Kimberly71? Roofer in the house. What up, my friend? What up, V-Neck? Let's see. Local Ranch, a.k.a. Miss Sazzy. Good to see you. Go Girl in the house. What up, Go Girl? What up, Casey Girl? What up, Nene Paz? Let's see. Candy Kiss 33, welcome. I don't think I've skipped anybody yet. Let's see. Going down the line. Barry the Turtle, yo. What up, Grunge Truck? All right. If I missed you, I apologize, but welcome to everybody, all right? Even if you're not a chatter, what up, Kelval? I appreciate you hanging around. Enjoy the stream. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for your patience. Again, I will be announcing, just in case you missed it earlier, another live stream that will be happening later tonight on the NJCourts TV channel. And we're going to talk a little bit about what happened, okay, after this disposition, or after we watch this disposition hearing. All right, y'all, here you go. I think it's about no more than 10 minutes. So, get you a little water, get you a little soda pop. If it's your Friday already, little adult beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Cheers.
Amberhhh, Don Hall.
Judge Robert Blyce on behalf of Amberhhh Hall. She is in custody. She'll be out in a minute.
Signing dates to the assist defendant and date, please, all of them.
The defendant's now present, Your Honor.
And this is the date and time set for disposition. It's the court's intention to reinstate on standard supervised probation, extending the term of probation for 147 days. There will be a 30-day jail term, but that is with eligibility for early release to treatment. Is the defendant prepared to go forward?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Hall, would you tell me your full name and date of birth?
Amber Dawn Hall. It's August 28th, 1986.
You were placed on probation for this case. The petition to revoke was filed. You admitted violating condition 6. Disposition was set for today. Anything further from the state? Anything further you'd like to say on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Blythe?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Hall, anything you'd like to tell me?
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard my speech about opportunities not being endless.
Oh, wait, sorry about that.
This is probably Hall.
I apologize. I started it. Okay, hold on. I started it kind of from the end. Let me start all the way from the beginning. That's my fault. Technical difficulty. Ken McDonald, I was noticing the same thing. I was just about to say the same thing. Maybe she got cut off on commissary, or she's just doing them, what is it, the burpees? All right, here we go. From the beginning.
Versus Amberhhh, Don Hall.
Judge Robert Blyce on behalf of Amberhhh Hall. She is in custody. She'll be out in a minute.
Signing dates to the assist defendant and date, please, all of them.
The defendant's now present, Your Honor.
And this is the date and time set for disposition. It's the court's intention to reinstate on standard supervised probation, extending the term of probation for 147 days. There will be a 30-day jail term, but that is with eligibility for early release to treatment. Is the defendant prepared to go forward?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Hall, would you tell me your full name and date of birth?
Amber Dawn Hall. It's August 28th, 1986.
You were placed on probation for this case. The petition to revoke was filed. You admitted violating condition 6. Disposition was set for today. Anything further from the state? Anything further you'd like to say on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Bleish?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Hall, anything you'd like to tell me?
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard my speech about opportunities not being endless. This is probably the last opportunity you're going to get at probation.
Thank you.
Don't come back and say, well, I just slipped up. I know this time I can do it, because this is the time to do it.
This is, you won't, you're only going to see me for good.
There won't be another time.
Thank you.
The court does find there's still an opportunity for you to be successful on probation. It's ordered that you were reinstated on standard supervised probation. The term of probation is extended for 147 days. Your current financial delinquent status is deleted. You are ordered to pay all original assessments with credit for any payments made thus far. It's ordered that you pay an attorney assessment of $250 for these proceedings. Superior Court enhancement fee of $40. Ordered that you serve a jail term of 30 days commencing today without credit for time served, but with eligibility for early release to an approved treatment program once a treatment plan is established and placement is available. Ms. Hall, because you admitted that you violated probation, you have waived the right to file an appeal, so you can't appeal from this sentence. If you think the court has made a legal error, you do have the right to file what's called a petition for post-conviction relief with this court. You have the right to have an attorney represent you on such a petition. You can't afford an attorney. One would be appointed to represent you. If you can't afford the necessary records and transcripts for such a petition, they would be provided to you. But if you wish to seek post-conviction relief, you must file notice that you wish to do that within 90 days or you lose that right. You understand that?
I understand.
Also, as part of the paperwork that you'll receive today is a notice of your right to file a petition to have this conviction set aside and your civil rights restored after you've completed the term of probation. If you wish to do that, you should follow the notice in that process, or the process in that notice, excuse me. You understand that?
I understand.
All right. Please sign acknowledging that you've received the written conditions of probation. Good luck to you on probation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, Judge, drug court.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. She will be screened for post-conviction drug court. And if she is accepted, she must complete that program.
Okay, so at the end of the mitigation hearing, I think I'm correct. It was basically, you're going to permit her to be screened for drug court. If she's accepted, she'll be able to be, reinstated and go to drug court.
Yeah.
If she's not, she's going to prison. I understand it has been staffed. I submitted the application.
I think they must have approved it.
Okay.
I am unaccepted.
Okay, so it's drug court. Drug court is the way to make it.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Amber, good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You're not done yet. Okay.
All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. So, let me explain what happened there. All right, let's start from the beginning. So, pretty much what you heard the judge say in this disposition hearing was that she was in violation of her probation, okay? And with that being said, they pretty much just reinstated her standardized probation, okay? Which means they extended her probation she already had to 147 days extra, and they ordered her to pay all court and attorney fees. And the judge sentenced her to a 30-day jail sentence commencing today with no time served counting. Okay, so he wasn't going to count any of her time that she's already been in as time served. Okay, so starting 30 days today. Now that would have been it. Okay, but if you just heard, it appears that she was eligible and that she did not only what is the word I'm trying to think of? I don't know, sign up. But it sounds like, according to Amber, that she was pretty much, God damn, I'm having some brain farts today. they pretty much accepted her into drug court. There you go. So she submitted her into drug court. She was accepted into drug court, it sounds like. So what I have been told is this, and don't quote me on this because, again, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a judge, and I'm not from Arizona, okay? But according to what I know about the drug court here, and I asked Papa Courts, he says that generally what happens is it's kind of like a substitute for probation, okay? So what I'm guessing is if she's been accepted in a drug court, she's most likely probably not going to be doing any of this probation that was just ordered by the judge and the jail sentence. Pretty much her probation now gets transferred to drug court. It's up to drug court to decide what they're going to do with her pretty much once she gets accepted into it, okay? So assuming I am correct, I don't know when she's going to be out, okay, to be honest with you. It could be today. It could be in a couple of days once they get her processed in a drug court. Maybe once she's in a drug court, they might put her in a jail. I doubt it. Generally, once you get into drug court, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you're serving any jail time. That's why people want to get into drug court if they can be accepted into it. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Let me read you something about, this is just a general statement about Arizona drug court. All right. It says, actually, let me share this page with you. Give me a second. Be a little easier for those of you that like to read on. It says this. In Maricopa County, drug court, again, this is just a general statement. Drug court is a 3-step process lasting at least 52 weeks, 1 year. During the entire process, you must submit to random drug tests, maintain a full-time job, or be a full-time student, maintain a stable resident, and fulfill any other court-ordered tasks. All right? So, again, pretty much, it sounds like she's going to be going to drug court, and it's going to be up to them pretty much to decide what's going to happen at this point. But it's hardcore. They don't give you any chances. This is your last fucking chance, Amber. You fuck up on this one, you're going to jail for a while. So there you go, ladies and gents. That's pretty much it. Since it wasn't too long of a hearing, I'll just replay it for those of you that are kind of just joining in or coming in. That way, if there's something else you want to pick up, you can. Of course, you can always rewind. I don't have that feature off on this live stream. And then you can catch the replay. So shout out to all my replay crew. But don't forget, in case you're leaving now, we will be having another broadcast tonight. We're going to be doing the Nick Ricida update, all right, with a special guest, Will Heron. As a matter of fact, if you want to kind of start getting up to date before we even reach tonight's broadcast, let me share you, Will's YouTube channel. That way you can check it out and start, kind of, updating your own self if you like, or you can just wait for our update tonight or do both. All right. How do I share this, man? Okay. So I go here. Oh, here we go. And I think I go trying to share it. Jeez Louise, man. They don't. All right. Community. There used to be where you can, channel details. Here we go. I'm like, dude, why are they making this so hard to share this guy's YouTube page? All right, here we go. Hold on. Copy and paste this. That should be the link to, yeah, perfect. It just showed up. Oh, Hot Rail Hype, we're not done with that, dude. All right, I'm still continuing my investigation, my man. As you've probably seen, or maybe you haven't, I've got probably a stack of about 5 to 6 people or individuals, or, whatever you want to call them, POSs that I'm currently investigating. And, yeah, we're working on it. Don't worry, my friend. A loser. I like that word better. There you go. That's the word I was trying to remember. All right, so that's Will's channel. We're going to be kicking off that live broadcast tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 p.m. Mountain Time, and that's 7 p.m. Pacific Time. And I will put out that notification for you guys. But before we end today's stream, I'm going to share that video one more time for you. Hopefully, I can answer some more questions in chat. And then we're going to call it a morning stream or breaking news broadcast. And I'll see you guys later tonight, okay? Welcome to the 5 new members of the jury. I still got 5 more memberships that I can give out this month. So hopefully I'll be able to give those 5 out today or later on tonight. Maybe they only let me do 5 a day. I don't know, but I'll try another 5 tonight. But welcome to the 5 new members today. You can enjoy your membership already by checking out the members only tab. You got a bunch of these emojis you can spam being a member. So enjoy, and I appreciate your support. Yes. And very important, Dawson, don't do drugs. And I know there's some other things going on in the YouTube world. I will just say this. I'm going to keep my mouth shut until I get my investigation pretty much complete. As many of you know, and I'm not going to mention any names because I hate giving anybody even any attention, but there's been a lot of rumors and things going on. There's been a lot of things said. I feel that the story is not complete, and hence why I'm going to be doing, or this channel is going to be doing, our own investigation into what's going on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure you'll figure it out here in chat when somebody says it. But let's see. What else do I want to talk about? That's pretty much it. There you go. Oh, yeah, Roofer, there's some other breaking news. Did he already start his stream yet? I think that's at 10:30. Hold on. Breaking news as well. Here, let me share this one with you. There you go. Ski needs a new phone. All right. He only needs $78 more by 6 o'clock p.m. And he will be able to activate phone number 150th for the 150th time so that he can go live streaming today. All right? $87 by 6 p.m. or else. All right, so what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. I will go ahead and replay that vid. And I'm looking in also the Justin stuff too, man. There's a lot of cases that I'm investigating right now, along with the court cases that I'm, already have that I'm updating people on. So I am staying busy, my friends. I appreciate your guys' patience on all the answers, but I can only handle it only so much with just one person on this channel. But I will tell you that I'm on it, okay? On it all day, every day. Oh, Everyday Media. Hey, I got you one. Oh, Roofer's going to get mad at me. But Roofer, don't worry. This is all I cut down, okay? Because I just want an experiment. All right, so here's how it goes, all right? I got right now 9 plants going, 9 ladies, okay? 4 of those ladies have already budded a long time ago. They budded almost like a month ago. The other 4 are starting to flower and bud. Those ones will probably be ready in October. But I feel that the ones that have already budded are pretty much almost ready. I'm basing that based on a lot of things I read, pretty much based on the trichomes, the way they look, as well as the pistils. Generally, they say if the pistils get to be about 80% red, then it's usually ready to harvest, okay? So I've done kind of an experiment. On one of my plants, I begin now to kind of just cut and test out, okay? Because I want to see. I want to test out absolutely when was the best time to cut for the ultimate potency. So on my first plant that has already been flowered for over a month, probably almost 2 months now, I cut a little bit. Not all of it. Just a couple little lollipops. And I've started to trim them down, and I'm going to dry them up. And then I'm going to break them up. I'm going to try it out. It's hard to see all the crystals in this camera sucks on here, but so a few little lollipops, maybe in about 4 days. We'll try it out together and I'll let you know. I mean, for just being fresh, it smells good. But this doesn't even do it justice, man. Wait, let's just put it this way, okay? On my biggest plant right now that's already flowered, the fucking, I call them the cone, okay? The top part, the buds, it's like that. It's like probably a 1.5 foot cone, okay? My giraffe plant hit 8.5 feet as of yesterday, okay? I think the cone on that one, and it's already starting to flower. I think that one's going to be like 2 feet, man. What up, Sicilian? But anyways, I honestly think this was ready. I think this one was actually really ready. But don't worry, Roofer. I'm still not going to cut it down. I'm just going to still let it, but I just took a little snippet just to see. Yes, that's what they nicknamed it, was the giraffe. So I went with it. But it's looking good. Hell, you told me not that the midget plant wasn't going to do shit, and that thing smoked deliciously and got me nice and good. So, and you know what, though? October, it says September and October, ladies and gentlemen. It depends on where you live. You want to know why? Because you could live in an area like the Northwest where, guess what? Starting September and early October, it starts like raining season. And guess what happens when you grow outdoors in those areas? If you don't cut your shit down, your weed gets moldy and then it's done. It's gone. It's go to waste. So they have certain, did you know in the Northwest, when you grow outdoors, they actually will start simulating a dark, I don't know, they do it different. There's certain ways to do it, but pretty much they start simulating it getting darker earlier, whether they're covering it. I don't know what they do, just because they need a harvest before September and October. So it does matter. Well, if that's the case, 8 weeks to 12, then I already got 2 plants that have already been well past that mark. Should I cut them down? Because if I leave them to September, that's going to be like 3 months. Smells good. Anyways, let me replay that. But they're looking good. Either way, for my first grow, I'm happy. I'm proud. All the haters are going to be hating. All the naysayers are going to be hating. But your boy here grew a pretty damn good crop. And I've named it the Frosted Flakes. Just doing a little bit more trimming as we're talking. Anyways. See, we've got a showdown between Roofer and Nervy, baby. Uh-oh. And then here's Roofer. They don't really hit full potential till middle to late October. Now you're saying like November. Can we meet in the middle then? I mean, doesn't it really matter what the trichomes and pistils look like, right? Maybe you got a fast grower. Maybe you got a slow grower. Let's see if I can get you a better view. I hate this. Doesn't do it justice. I am in the desert. That is very true. I am in the desert. So technically I can go a little bit later because we don't have a wet season. But we'll figure it out. But I appreciate everybody's help and support on this because realistically, I wouldn't have felt very comfortable and I probably would have fucked up this grow job without your guys' help. Okay, so I appreciate it. All right. And I've learned what to do next year. So next year, my goal is a much more quantity and better quality. So I'm going to start utilizing some of those products that you recommended to me. I'm going to do an all organic grow, which I did this year. As a matter of fact, I didn't add shit to my grow. Literally just tap water and love. I just talk to my plants a little bit every morning. That's it. I didn't add any fertilizer. Only thing I did was before I planted is I just mixed in like a little bit. I probably don't even think enough to even make a difference of some garden bed mix that had a little bit of fertilizer in it. That was it. Yeah, so mold shouldn't be a problem for us down here in New Mexico, I wouldn't think. But I was just using that as an example because I did read, depending on what region of the country you're in, it could depend on, what time of the year you're going to harvest. And I'd rather be a little less potent than moldy, that's for sure. That's what I think, Clumsy. Honestly, I showed a lot of love to my giraffe, and I think that's the reason it grew the highest. But honestly, I'm pretty excited for next year because maybe it's just my seeds or that strain. But since I'm going to be obviously, and thank you, Roofer, for explaining this to me, planting them separately, not in a bunch like I did this year, even though I still think that helped a bit. But here's what I know it didn't do. It didn't allow the plants to grow to their maximum capacity. So next year, I feel that me spacing them and having them with a lot more room, I could probably get each one of my plants to be a giraffe. You know what I mean? But I would say the tallest one, which was the giraffe, is 8.5 feet. I would say my next tallest plant's probably 2 feet, about 6.5 feet. And then the rest are about 5 feet. So 5 feet to 8.5 feet. I think that's pretty good average. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sunshinery. I'm going to just review the e-calendar. The reason I haven't put it up yet is there's a few new changes I need to make to it. I'm going to do that today, and then I will be posting the official e-calendar for August, okay? And it should be pretty official unless anything in addition gets added on. I don't think we're going to be taking anything off, which is what I need to do, but we're going to, if anything, we could be adding more dates if anybody gets in more trouble or things come up. You know how it goes. What up, Loser-O? Root space. Got it. That's exactly what I believe will help next year's growth. Also, I will be topping a lot more. Thank you, Roofer, for that advice. And my goal is to grow as giant and bushy as fucking trees as I can next year. Hey, my seeds were free. Okay, I paid $0. They came in those 2 ounces I got for $60 on St. Patty's Day. Remember that? And I got a big old bag of them still left. And I found it. Remember, I lost the bag because I was going to show you guys, and then I lost it and I found it. So, what else did I want to announce? That's pretty much it. But I'm going to look into ordering some seeds for next year's grow, some pretty, I want to go a little adventurous, maybe some, they will be expensive, but maybe some rare strain, you know what I mean? That would be cool. Now that I feel more comfortable where I don't think I'd fuck up a $29 seed. What I am interested, though, is, I guess I'd have to see. So, actually, I won't get into it right now. I'll tell you guys later about it. I'm thinking about growing a special cactus. I'll just leave it at that for next year. But I think it's only legal in Canada, so I need to see if I'm able to grow it here in the United States. But if I can, I think I live in an area that it would grow the best at. So we'll see. But either way, you'll probably figure out what I'm talking about. But either way, let's see here. That's another whole different project. Might not even get to it next year. But like I said, I am proud of this year's grow. I appreciate everybody's support. Hey, we're not done yet. All right. Ultimately, I can't wait to show you the final result. A basket full of all the cones, the big old cones, man. Like you see the rappers and shit with. But for right now, I'm happy with this. Yo, what's up? These are like my little mini cones. That's why I call them little weed pops. Thanks, Loser-O. All right, y'all. So without further ado, I'm going to play that the hearing, or excuse me, the disposition hearing one more time, just in case you missed something. But just like I summarized earlier, pretty much what we heard from the judge was they went ahead and reinstated her standardized probation. They extended her probation 147 days, ordered her to pay all court fees and attorney costs, and ordered her to a 30-day jail sentence to start or commence today with no time served for credit. which means all this time she served already will not count towards the 30 days, which usually they do allow time served for credit, but in this case, nope. I think this judge knows that she's gotten a lot of chances, as you could probably tell by the way he kind of reminded her at the end, that this was her last chance. And then towards the end, her lawyer mentioned, and the reason I knew about it is because they did update her court case info, and it did show the minutes or the notes from her last hearing, which is where they had talked about the drug court. As a matter of fact, she's got one more hearing, which is going to be August 12th, and that's going to be to finalize her drug court info and stuff. So maybe that day we'll be able to catch that, and I can give you more of a finalized, I guess, ending to all this, as far as what she has as far as probation and what's going to happen in drug court. But pretty much, based on what we read, drug court pretty much takes over the probation. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll probably excuse her from that jail sentence. Okay. So she might have just skipped out on serving jail just because of this drug court. But don't, just like the judge said, and what we just read, drug court, although it might seem like it's obviously an alternative to jail, it's pretty much also a program where if you fuck up, one, you have to adhere to a lot of conditions, okay? They can drug test you whenever. They can come check your house whenever. You got to have a job or be a student. You can't be a lazy bum and just be doing what she was doing before, pretty much, okay? They're going to be on her all the time. And if she fucks up once, whoop, it's done. She's going to jail. So hopefully, and again, I don't wish that upon people. So in this case, I hope she gets her. I hope this was her fucking. What do we like to say? God, man, sorry. Today was a really bad day with the brain farts. Her come to Jesus moment. There you go. Hopefully today was her come to Jesus moment. Okay, we hope. And this is it. She'll change, be a better person, be a better mom, move on, and be a better functioning member of society. That's what we can hope for, right? All right, you guys. Without further ado, then I'm going to replay that clip. As soon as it finishes, I'm going to call it a stream. I will see you guys later on tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody's support. Welcome to all the new members of the jury. Hello, and thank you to all the current members of the jury. I appreciate all your guys' support for being here. We had a lot of people this month and last month celebrate 2-year anniversary. So, or 1.5 anniversaries, excuse me. So much appreciated. Almost 2-year anniversary. So you guys are definitely OGs, and I appreciate that. So you guys, I'm not going to say NJCourts is out because I'll see you guys later. So again, keep your head on a swivel. All right. Stay vigilant. Check that 6 every once in a while. Don't forget to take some time to love everybody. I love you guys. Even you haters. Believe it or not, I even love you. Okay. And we'll see you on the next one. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to play it one more time. And shout out to my replay gang. Thanks, Clumsy. I appreciate it, my friend. Oh, here we go. Remove. There we go.
Amberhhh Don Hall.
Judge Robert Blyce on behalf of Amberhhh. She is in custody. She'll be out in a minute.
Signing dates to assist defendant and date, please, all of them.
The defendant's now present, Your Honor.
And this is the date and time set for disposition. It's the court's intention to reinstate on standard supervised probation, extending the term of probation for 147 days. There will be a 30-day jail term, but that is with eligibility for early release to treatment. Is the defendant prepared to go forward?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Hall, would you tell me your full name and date of birth?
Amber Dawn Hall. It's August 28th, 1986.
You were placed on probation for this case. A petition to revoke was filed. You admitted violating condition 6. Disposition was set for today. Anything further from the state? Anything further you'd like to say on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Blythe?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Hall, anything you'd like to tell me?
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if you've heard my speech about opportunities not being endless. This is probably the last opportunity you're going to get at probation.
Thank you.
So don't come back and say, well, I just looked up. I know this time I can do it, because this is the time to do it.
This is, you won't, yeah, you're
There
only gonna
won't-
see me for good.
There won't be another time.
Thank you.
The court does find there's still an opportunity for you to be successful on probation. It's ordered that you were reinstated on standard supervised probation. The term of probation is extended for 147 days. Your current financial delinquent status is deleted. You are ordered to pay all original assessments with credit for any payments made thus far. It's ordered that you pay an attorney assessment of $250 for these proceedings. Superior Court enhancement fee of $40. Ordered that you serve a jail term of 30 days commencing today without credit for time served, but with eligibility for early release to an approved treatment program once a treatment plan is established and placement is available. Ms. Hall, because you admitted that you violated probation, you have waived the right to file an appeal, so you can't appeal from this sentence. If you think the court has made a legal error, you do have the right to file what's called a petition for post-conviction relief with this court. You have the right to have an attorney represent you on such a petition. You can't afford an attorney, one would be appointed to represent you. If you can't afford the necessary records and transcripts for such a petition, they would be provided to you. But if you wish to seek post-conviction relief, you must file notice that you wish to do that within 90 days, or you lose that right. You understand that?
I understand.
Also, as part of the paperwork that you'll receive today is a notice of your right to file a petition to have this conviction set aside and your civil rights restored after you've completed the term of probation. If you wish to do that, you should follow the notice in that process, or the process in that notice, excuse me. You understand that?
I understand.
All right. Please sign acknowledging that you've received the written conditions of probation. Good luck to you on probation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, Judge, drug court.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. She will be screened for post-conviction drug court, and if she is accepted, she must complete that program.
Okay, so at the end of the mitigation hearing, I think I'm correct. It was basically, you're gonna permit her to be screened for drug court. If she's accepted, she'll be able to be, reinstated and go to drug court.
Yeah.
If she's not, she's going to prison. I understand it has been staffed. I submitted the application.
I think they must have approved it, because.
Okay.
I am accepted.
Okay, so it's drug court. Drug court is the way to make it.
Right, okay,
Oh.
thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Amber, good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You're not done yet. Okay.
All right, there you guys go. Again, I appreciate everybody for joining me on today's breaking news live stream. Hope to see you guys later. And I'll be putting out a notification out probably later this evening or afternoon, excuse me, early afternoon. And again, that's going to be scheduled for 10 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. my time, which is Mountain, or 7 p.m. for my folks on the West Coast. Nick Ricida court case update with special guest Will Heron. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for being here. You can catch the replay in case you want to keep watching this. Shout out to my replay gang. And we'll see you on the next one, folks. Take care. Love you guys. Peace.